Hi guys and welcome back. So today I want to talk about how to boost your airdrop. Airdrops are something that can literally produce to you a lot of money, but you need to understand also how to boost them in order to maximize your gain. What we will do together are two different things. From one side, I will show you how to boost your Ethena airdrop. Plus, on the other side, I have prepared to you an estimator, a calculator that can help you to understand how much you can get for real from the Ethena airdrop. Plus, also, I have made the same for all the restaking protocols. So we will talk about EigenLayer, Renzo Protocol, Kelp Dao, and so on. This is a simple calculator that can give you a hint if it is the case or not to use the leverage and how much you can earn for real. So stay tuned because it's particularly important and you can get a lot of useful information. Just before to start, guys, let me say that this channel is about educational content and nothing has to be intended as financial advice. If you want to invest in anything, that's super cool, super fun, but always remember that you need to dig into the matter to understand for real and have your own opinion. Because at the end of the story, it's about your risk appetite, your own portfolio strategy. So it's about you. I'm here just to help you to navigate the market, but I can't do anything more. So guys, let me know if you will invest in the Ethena airdrop, or if you're following maybe some other airdrops. Let me know which is your favorite one, the one that you are waiting for, and the one that in your opinion will pay the most. Because at the end of the story, we are all here to maximize our return. But let's start immediately, and don't forget, guys, to leave us a big thumbs up, drop a comment. That's a small effort for you, but really means a lot to us. I want to start saying one thing. So when it comes to Ethena, the reason why I like it is because it's something that can allow us to maximize our gain even in a downtrend. Because obviously right now we're in an uptrend, there was this kind of euphoria, but on the other side, how long it can last, sooner or later we will have some kind of contraction. And the expectation is that maybe in the coming 1, 2, 3 months, maybe the market cannot be like it was, what it was like until now. And obviously, in a bull run, it's cool just to hold your Bitcoin, Ethereum, it's fine. But when the market is going down, maybe finding ways to get money out from your stable coins, that's something that is gorgeous. That's the reason why I really like Ethena, and that's the reason why I have been talking so much. In this video, I will not talk about the risk about Ethena. I made a specific video about that. I invite you to follow it, to look at, to watch that video. I will leave also the link into this corner. Check it out because it's so important for you to have the full picture about the risk, the pros, and so on. Okay, now that we have understood that, let's dig with the calculator and how to multiply your airdrop. So this is the calculator specifically for Ethena. As you can see also from this other tab, I made something else also for Renzo Protocol and so on. Don't worry, I will also leave the link to this spreadsheet, so feel free to copy it and to change the different variables that I put into the spreadsheet. So let's start saying that when it comes to Ethena, it's about farming. So it means that you are depositing your stable coins, you are getting in exchange USDE, that is the stable coin from Ethena, and in that moment you are starting to accumulate different points. The basic way is simply you are depositing, locking your USD, and in that moment you will start earning around 24 points per day for each dollar of your stablecoin. But there is another thing that you can do, and it's about getting leverage. Because the point is obviously if you increase your exposure, you can get more money. As you can see, I prepared for you two different scenarios, one without leverage and one with the leverage. As the first thing, what I will do is just to give you the final ROI because I don't want to waste your time. At the end, so after just giving you the full scenario, I will explain exactly how this spreadsheet is working if you want to change any variables. I highly encourage you to go through the whole video because it's giving you the ability to change the numbers with the awareness and in order to get for real something out from this spreadsheet. So the first scenario, what it is supposing that we have an initial capital that is about 1,000, supposing that we are simply locking USDE into Ethena, what we know is that The multiplier is 20 plus a bonus that is 20% if you are connecting your Bitget wallet, Bybit wallet, or any other supported centralized wallet, or on the other side, if you are an old user, someone who were using Ethena platform also into the season 1. So 24 are the points. So it means that if we had 1,000 capital, the total points per day is about 24,000. Knowing that, we can calculate the total points that you will earn during the period, and knowing from the previous assumption and analysis that we will see just at the end of this video, just not to waste your time right now, is that we can expect that your airdrop would be something like $311. So it means an ROI of 31%. That in terms of APR, it changed obviously according to how long it will take to be distributed. My idea is that it will take around 90 days, so around 3 months. So it means an APR that is around 124%. So pretty a lot. So it means simply by depositing, you will start earning this APR that is insanely high. Don't forget about the risk that I talked into the previous video. Please, guys, don't forget about that. What about the scenario with the leverage? I have analyzed 3 different tools. First of all, there is Pendle. Pendle, as you can see from here, it is allowing you to just click on one of these solutions and buying the YT token. This is the token that will allow you to use the leverage and to start earning with leverage. What I did in this case is, let's suppose that we have still always the same initial capital. We know that in the moment when we are using the leverage, we have a cost because obviously we are having a debt. We are burning capital in order to have more exposure and earn more points. So it means, yes, we are earning more points, but on the other side, we are paying something. This something is displayed here into this column that is coming from, for example, in the case of Pendle, we know that in the moment when you are retaining the YT token until the end, in that case, at deadline, you will have exactly $0. So you will burn the whole capital. So supposing that you invested 1,000, the cost is it is really 1,000. On Gearbox right now, it is about 37%. That makes a cost about 800. If you have a manual loop, you have a cost that is higher or lower. It depends literally how much is the interest rate and how long you will keep open your position. Either way, let's keep straight to a pendle that is absolutely the easiest one, because remember guys, in the moment when you are using Gearbox or a manual loop, you always have to do some kind of manual activity in order to avoid liquidation, because higher is the leverage that you will use, maybe yes, higher is the return on investment, but at the same time it requires a lot of different transactions in order to avoid to get liquidated. So in that case, the point is really worth the game that thing, that choice? I don't know, it's up to you. I'm just giving you the numbers. Feel free to change these numbers and decide your own strategy. But what is interesting is that the ROI by using Pendle, it is something that in theory can multiply your ROI compared to just using without leverage by more than double, because you are going from 31% to around 71.2%, with an APR that can skyrocket about 200%, even more. What's the point of this calculation? Is there are different kind of limitations. First of all, we don't know which moment we will reach the 5 billion threshold, because obviously if we will have 105 days as it is written here, well, that's the ideal time because it will maximize the gain from Pendle. If it will take less, well, the ROI will go down, so you have to take that into account too. For example, if we write here just 50, you will see that the strategy, it is in loss, so not good. So if we have like 88, we will have an ROI that is in that case higher than the one from the previous strategy. Obviously, the reality is it is slightly different because we can suppose that after the season 2, we will have also season 3. So in this case, it means that even if, yes, we will not reach the full potential for the season 2, so the 5 billion will be reached before the 105 days. Yes, you will not be able to recover your full investment just from the season 2, but you will be keep farming points from the season 3. So we could suppose that either way, it could be reasonable to have that kind of ROI. On the other side, which are the other assumptions that can make this ROI higher or lower? Well, as I was explaining to you previously, here I made different assumptions. First of all, one is about the FDV. This FDV is about, it's always in billions, and it's about the current value. On the other side, we don't know also how much of the supply will be distributed with these airdrops. We know that the last time we had 5%, so I assumed that the value for this time will be the same. But obviously, if we will have higher amount, the ROI will be much bigger. If for any reason the supply will be lower, well, in that case, we will have a lower ROI. Plus, as you can see here, I put two numbers, 22 and 3.5. So this 22 is about the average points earned right now by each dollar on Ethena. So it's an average. What I did was going on a dashboard and calculating the actual average. But the point is that nothing prevents Ethena to change the rules, maybe as it happens with some kind of multiplier that will pump the points at a certain point, diluting the people who farm right now, because right now we are farming with these rules. If anything's changed, and in the future people will start earning more points with a single dollar, obviously the ROI will go down. At the same time, close to this concept is this 3.5. This represents the average total value locked during the full campaign, because we know that we are starting from 2 billion. We know that the target is around 5 billion, so it means that the average, if the growth will be linear, it will be around 3.5. What's the point? The point is that if for any reason we are growing much faster at the beginning, so the TVL at the beginning will be much higher, and after that it will start increasing much slower. Well, in that case, the average is not anymore 3.5, but maybe it's 4. And if it is 4, it means that also more people will be farming with more TVL, so more points will be in circulation. So also in that case, the ROI will go down. But it's true also the opposite. If for any reason there will be more time spent at the time when we have a lower TVL, so it means that lower amount of points will be distributed. So the ROI in that case will be higher. So as you can see, there are different scenarios that are making this airdrop higher or lower. Plus, I have calculated also how many points are necessary in order to get $1 of airdrop. What I did was calculating the total points that will be distributed according to how long it will last the campaign. I put a scenario here, 30, 60, 90, 120, 150 days, the total points that will be accrued during this time. And I use this number divided by the total value that I'm supposing that it will be distributed, and in that case is about 1 billion. That makes that if the campaign will last just for 30 days, 2,310 points will be enough to get $1, and so on all the others. So what we can understand from these numbers are two things. First of all, the ROI is high right now, and with any probability, there will be no other time into crypto when we will have a so high ROI and APR on stable coins, guys. In this case, we are talking about stable coins, and the APR, we are talking something that is higher than 200%. If you think about, even with UST and Anchor protocol, it was already degen insane. Even using Abracadabra to leverage, we had an APR that was just about 100%. Right now, we are even about talking 200, 250, 300%. So something that is incredibly high. As I told you, it's not risk-free because all the assumptions that I made are just assumptions. On the other side, we have also all the risks that I talked to you into the previous video. So we have to be aware of that. Personally speaking, I would allocate a small percentage of my capital to Ethena because I think that it is worth it. Feel free to take your own decision, but please do it with the awareness of the risk, of the opportunity, and of the real numbers. Use this calculator. If for any reason you think that is wrong something, write me down. I will be more than happy to discuss and maybe to improve it. And if you have any other suggestion, feel free to share it. I will be more than happy to help you to get through this spreadsheet. At the same time, if you go on the other tab, you will find something similar also for Renzo, EtherFi, Kelp, and Puffer. Just to give you a brief overview, but if you have any question, feel free to ask into the comment section or ask me on Telegram. You will find also the link into the description below. Plus, you can obviously write on Discord, and I will be more than welcome to answer to you. What I did was just trying to understand how much we can earn by leveraging using Pendle or different other platforms. Obviously, when I did these calculations, there are different things that we don't know. We don't know when the snapshot will happen. Maybe the snapshot for EigenLayer happened before the launch on mainnet. Maybe I don't have any clue about that. Obviously, according to when the snapshot of EigenLayer will happen, also your airdrop will be different. So also the level of profitability. The numbers that you can see here, pre-market value, are the ones that I found right now on Whales market. So that's a real number that the market is paying right now. I'm struggling to find a real number for EtherFi Season 2. That's something I didn't find it, but if you have it, feel free to share it into the comment section. I will be more than happy to improve this calculator. And as you can see, for all of these platforms, the APR is also insane. The reason why I'm sharing with you these numbers is not to tell you, guys, push it and go and use Ethena, Renzo, or whatever. It's not this the point. The point is, I want to help you understand how big this opportunity is for real. But on the other side, you need to be aware of the risk and all the different factors that can slash your airdrop for any reason. So in the moment when you have this kind of awareness, literally, you are ready to take and to build your own strategy according to your risk appetite and according to your own portfolio, that you are the only one who really knows it. Okay, guys, if you want to help us, feel free to make any donation or even just using Ethena with our referral code. That's a small help, but it's always appreciated. If you have any question about Ethena, Renzo, or this calculator, feel free to ask here on Discord, on Telegram. I'm here to help you, and I'm more than happy to answer to you. Okay, guys, thank you for following me, and I will see you soon in another video. Bye, guys.